Hi guys! Today I am going to show you how to make a tank top for men. It is a beginner-friendly project and also a very quick one to make. This tank top is in regular fit. However, if you would like to have more of a slim fit, simply choose one size smaller than you normally would. I am going to use the Kylo tank top pattern, which you can find in our Etsy or online store. The links are down in the description. You are going to need a jersey material, which doesn't have to be very stretchy, unless you are going for a super slim fit. I will be using a serger. However, if you don't have it, you can find instructions how to substitute serger with the sewing machine in our Instagram tutorial. You can find the link down in the description, or you can also scan this QR code. I will also use a sewing machine. Now let's cut out all the details. After cutting all the details, lay the tank top's back panels right side together with the front panel. Serge together the left shoulder seam. Now take the finishing detail and fold it on half, so the right side is outwards. You will need to lay it on the top's right side around the neckline. Serge together all three layers. Lightly stretch the finishing detail at the parts where the neckline is more curved. As you can see, the finishing detail is longer than the neckline. Simply cut off the surplus of the finishing detail. To fix the seam nicely in the place, now we should top stitch. By using a sewing machine, make a stitch 5 mm next to the seam we just made. As you can see, the seam is nicely secured in the place. Now let's press around the neckline. Lay the tank top with the right sides facing and serge together the right shoulder seam. Do not cut off the overlock thread on the neckline side. Now let's use exactly the same method for armholes. Take the finishing detail, fold it on half and serge it around the armholes. Now let's top stitch the seam we just made. Press both armholes. Lay the top, right sides together and serge the left side seam. If you have a cover stitch machine, you can leave the hemming as the final step. Since many of us don't have the cover stitch machine, let's use exactly the same method for the hem. Only this time don't stretch the finishing detail at all, because the hem is straight. Now top stitch the seam we just made. Now press it. I will also press the left side seam just because it's so convenient to do it right now. Lay the tank top right sides together and serge the right side seam. As you can see, I have left these threads from the serger so long, so I could use a tapestry needle with a big eye, and I will hide these threads inside the seam. This way I will be sure that the seams will hold well together and they will not tear after washing. Now give the final press and you have finished. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section and subscribe to our channel for more sewing tutorials. Bye!